Welcome back to the channel. This is day 22 of the 100 horror films in 31 days, and I got in four films. First up is The Loved Ones. That was the subset selection. Now, this is an Australian film about a psychopathic father and daughter who capture and torture this boy that spurned her invite to the high school dance. It's definitely got Texas Chainsaw family vibes to it. It's torture porn, but it's done well. I thought it was very, very good. I gave it a 7 out of 10. The director is a guy named Sean Byrne, who did Devil's Candy. Now, I think Devil's Candy is good too. He also did Dangerous Animals 2025, which I haven't seen yet, but I've heard that's pretty good as well. I'd like to see that. It's about a shark-obsessed serial killer. That looks interesting. Actually, I can watch that on Shudder if I get a chance. Anyway, well acted, good film. The girl in this, Robin McKelvey, was excellent. Man, she was vicious. She was also in the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Interesting. Yeah, she is. She was a very, very good in that. Vicious. They did some Jeffrey Dahmer type stuff where they were drilling holes into their victims and trying to basically create zombies, just like Jeffrey Dahmer. All right, next up, I watched a classic. Bruna, did I talk about this yesterday? I may have watched this. I've got this. I got the dates on this wrong. Anyway, Cruel Jaws. I'm not sure. I can't recall if the days are starting to run together. But Cruel Jaws, 1995. Good old Bruno Mattei is back, ripping off the original Jaws. I do think I talked about this, but I did watch that one as well. I mean, I love Bruno Mattei. So I'm just going to stop there because I think I've already talked about this one. I may have logged this on the 20th. I think I did. Yeah, I logged it wrong. I watched it on the 21st. Anyway, so I only watched one, two, three. I only watched three films then. I watched also Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering from 1996. Standard evil kids terrorizing a small town. The distinction here, though, is that this has a young Naomi Watts, and then Karen Black is playing the mother of Naomi Watts. I don't know that either one of them had enough to do in the film, but they were solid as usual. It's a good 90s horror flick. It really, other than the theme of the children and the corn, it doesn't really have any real connection to the previous films. These Children of the Corn films, there's really no connectivity in the way you get connectivity with the Hammer films, like with the Dracula franchise, which picks up right where the last film left off. But I like Children of the Corn: The Gathering. I mean, it's not a masterpiece by any stretch. I gave it a 6 out of 10. But it's a solid, for the 90s, it was a solid horror film. The 90s I thought was very weak. The director of The Gathering was a guy named Greg Spence, who also did The Prophecy 2. So his credits are paper thin. But I thought he did okay on that one. It kind of played like a TV movie on steroids. It was gruesome, but it definitely had a TV vibe to it. And then I watched Out of Order, Blair Witch 2016. I'm doing the randomizer, so I can't really do it I can do whatever I want. But I mean, if I'm following the randomizer, I just got to watch whatever comes up in whatever order it comes up. So In this case, the 2016 Blair Witch came up, and this is a reboot of the original. And I can't really see why, other than purely for cash in purposes, because the artistry elements are completely missing and devoid from this film. This is directed by Adam Wingard, and I don't think this is very good. It's a standard found footage film. A lot of flashlights and pitch dark woods, shaky cam footage that makes the action impossible to follow. It's hard to get scared watching a movie like this when you don't know what the fuck is going on half the time. So for me, this was not a good film. I gave it a 3 out of 10. Adam Wingard, he did You're Next. And of course, he went on to do NVHS 2. But then he goes on to do the super high budget Godzilla, King Kong type films. So he jumped the shark there as far as funding of films. I did like The Guest. I actually think if you really look at his portfolio, VHS and The Guest are probably the best things he's done. But I'm not an Adam Wingard fan at all. All right, so today, which is the 23rd, I've got on tap the Evil Dead films, and then I'm going to watch Night of the Lepus, which is the killer rabbit movie from the 70s. I'm probably going to watch War of the Gargantuas. I need to get a Toho film in. So, yeah, those will be kind of the watches for today. All right. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thanks.